I'm Arthur McAfee. I have been involved in sports for over 25 years. I've worked for the National Collegiate Athletic Association in enforcement. I've worked as NFL players contract advisor through the NFLPA and on behalf of IMG, which is the International Management Group in the football division. And for the past 17 years, I have served as staff counsel for the NFL Players Association. In that role, we were the union for the NFL players, and we had responsibilities for negotiating the collective bargaining agreement, the supervision and administration of the agent regulations, represented players in grievances disputes between the league, players and the league, and players and their clubs. I've represented players with regard to their drug program and had oversight, again, as I said, of the agent administration program, as well as the financial advisors program, which we started at the NFLPA. Currently, I'm excited to say that we, former colleagues and I, have started what we call the McAfee Group, and it's a marketing, consulting, legal affairs company, a partnership where we seek to serve agents in assisting them in adding value to their practice by providing marketing and sponsorship services, along with some legal affairs and business advice. It was always I would say that I'm one of the fortunate people here in the U.S. in that I come from an athletic background. My father was a basketball coach and athletic director, and he served on a number of NCAA committees as an administrator. Because of that, I had access to a number of people in the sports industry, collegiate and professional, and so I always had a desire to stay in that business, not necessarily as a coach, but more so as an administrator or a lawyer, and I had a desire to go to law school as part of my education, and law gave me an opportunity after my playing days were over in college to continue to make a contribution in sports. Well, three things. Well, I would say things that we look for in in-house counsel is someone that's going to be supportive of the organization, assisting us in carrying out our goals legally, and someone that has the vision to assist us furthering cause, at least as it relates to the Players Association, furthering the cause of the association's goals. Many of the cases that we've been involved in, I would say, are cases where players there's a charge that the players have lost signing bonus money, where there are issues relating to forfeitures of salary. Another category of cases are injury-related, where particularly now where players have suffered concussions, and the big challenge there is whether there is sufficient medical support from the player's medical history to to make sure that their case is viable. So those cases are interesting. First, develop some type of expertise, and then be able to find some type of ways to sell that to someone where you can be helpful to them generating revenue. Develop a trust with new clients and developing new clients, and work a network. Get to know a lot of different people. Opportunities are around the corner. You're not necessarily aware of it, but this is a people business, and the more people that you know, the more successful you can be at your goal in terms of determining what area of the sports law arena you like to be in. It's a very vast area, and from a legal standpoint, it covers several legal disciplines, but then there are some that are quasi-legal that a lot of people do that oftentimes an agent is not necessarily the lawyer, and then there are people on the sports side that do marketing, and then there are other people on the business side that do sponsorships that are affiliated with sports, and all of that is part of the large sports law, sports business industry.